Hey y'all. Let's see. I have no idea where I put my planner. No clue. Found it. Hey, Renee. Ouch. Oh, gosh. Okay. All right. We'll give it a couple of minutes. I know I'm a little early, and then we'll get started. Hello, hello. How are you, Mr. Kima?
I'm great. How about yourself?
Doing well, doing well.
That's good.
Ready to get the party started. Let's see. I heard a really cute analogy yesterday in a meeting, and I had to share it. So now I'm highlighting my points that I wanted to share. Hello, Shelly Shell.
Hey, Cord.
I
How
missed
was Monte Carlo?
Oh, I'm not going to get into too much detail because I did want to share a little bit about it tonight, but phenomenal is the only word that I can say. It was legit phenomenal. Like probably the best trip Ash and I have taken together since we've been together.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
Yeah. Hi, Tiffany. You guys say hello when you hop on. I'm trying to remind everybody. We'll give it a couple minutes, maybe like till 8:05 just to see who else hops on. Remind all the groups really quickly. How was everyone's day today?
Hey, Katina. Hey, everyone.
Hey there.
There's Miss Carol. I asked Kim if she was going to be on, and she was like, I have 3 to show up for tonight, like 3 Zoom calls. She said, I'm just going to connect one on each device. Oh, my goodness. I got asked to share in one group earlier today, and I was like, I literally can't take on anything else today. I was like, I'll get you next week, which I felt honored for her to ask me, but then I was like, I felt bad because I said no. But I have to know my boundaries and my limits and when I have too much on my plate. So I struggle with that. Oh, let me write this down too before I forget. Okay. I'm writing all my little notes before I forget this. If you guys have teamies that you want to remind them real quick, you can. I'm gonna give it maybe another minute or two. Hello, Kim.
Hello, honeys.
How are you?
You know, just running around with my.
It's always so dark where you are. Is it like, it's not nighttime there?
It is, and I'm in my car.
What?
Uh,
That's
I'm in-
crazy. You're
I'm
where?
gonna. I'm in my car, but I'm gonna connect my laptop too.
Oh, it's so much darker there than it is here.
Let's see if I can connect to the Wi-Fi.
Hello, Miss Jennifer. I don't think I said hello.
Hey,
Miss Carol, did I
Jennifer.
tell you hello? Let's see. I'm not
Yeah.
missing anyone. am I?
Carol, hi, everybody.
Hello, hello.
Mute. I gotta get off mute. Yeah.
Happy Tuesday. Taco Tuesday. Although we had meatballs for dinner, so I guess that doesn't count. Hi, Miss Nancy.
Hello.
How are you doing tonight?
I'm good, Courtney. How are you, hon?
Doing well, thank you.
Did you recuperate?
I think so. It took a minute. That time change is crazy. 7-hour difference.
Oh, that is crazy.
Yeah, it's nothing to play around with. But I was telling Shelly it was a phenomenal trip. So I don't regret the lack of sleep whatsoever.
You're young still.
Ooh, sometimes I don't feel like it though. I push
Yeah,
myself to the limit sometimes. Okay. So I wanted to go ahead and we'll get started since it's 5 after. And Shelly, if people hop on, if you notice, just add them. So I heard this analogy yesterday in another team meeting type thing that I was in for somebody else. And I really like this analogy and I think we can all relate to it. And it's the pencil analogy. So if you've heard of it, great. It's amazing and you should always remember it. If you haven't heard of it, also great, because now you're going to hear it and it's going to stick with you forever. So I'm going to read it because I don't have it memorized. But I think we can all use this, not just in our business, but in life too. And then after that, we can just go from there. So the pencil analogy. So analogies and metaphors and the art of storytelling help us retain information faster. And the analogy of the pencil is one of those metaphors that once you read it, you just simply can't forget it. So it goes like this. The pencil maker took the pencil aside. Where is my pencil? Well, we're going to use this mechanical pencil because clearly I don't have a number 2 pencil, but we're going to use this pencil. Okay, so pencil maker took the pencil aside and just before putting him into the box said these wise words. These are 5 things you need to know. I just dropped my whole thing of pencils behind my desk. So before I send you out into the world, remember these 5 things. Always remember and never forget them. Keep them in your heart and follow them. And following them, you will become the best pencil you can be. So number 1, you will be able to do and create many great and wonderful things in your life, but you must hold someone's hand. Okay. Number 2, you will experience a painful sharpening from time to time, but you'll need it to become a better pencil. So imagine this is a number 2
Quit
pencil
pushing buttons.
and you're sharpening your pencil. Number 3, you can and will be able to correct any mistakes you might make. Your pencil always has that eraser. Number 4, the most important part of you will always be what's inside, right? The lead inside the pencil. And 5, on every surface you're used on, I know that sounds funny, but just think about it. On every surface you're used on, you must leave your mark. No matter what the condition, you must continue to write. The pencil understood and promised to remember, and he went into the box with purpose in its heart. So now that you have the
What is
analogy of
it?
a pencil, put yourself in the place of that. So you will be able to do and create many great things, but only if you allow yourself to hold love in your heart. Right? Allow all other humans
Don't play with
to
my cupboards.
access you for many gifts that you possess. None of us walk this planet alone. A quick word in anger can create a lifetime of hatred, and the kindness of love can touch someone for the rest of their lives. Right? Number 2, you will experience a painful sharpening from time to time by going through various problems in life and in business, but you'll need these uncomfortable situations to become a stronger person. Number 3, you will be able to correct many mistakes or any mistake you might make. Always be humble enough to notice your mistakes and make them right. Number 4, the most important part of you will always be what's inside. And number 5, with every situation you face and walk through, you must leave your mark. No matter the situation, you must continue to do the best you possibly can. I heard that yesterday and I was just like mind blown, and I fell in love with it, and I just had to share it with y'all. So just let this always encourage you to know that you are special, you are loved, you are important, and we care about you and we love you, and never forget that. So that was my little opening for you guys. What did y'all think?
I loved it.
Me too. I think I'm gonna like post that in my office, maybe like print it out and put it in a pretty frame so I can look at it all the time. Just the kind of the bullet points, not all the narrative part, but I really, really liked it. And I was like, I need to share that. So what's going on? I can't be the only one who has something to say today. Y'all are making me feel like shy and just quiet. Anybody want to share anything that's happened this week or this over the weekend? It's still Tuesday, so it's still early, but anybody want to
Something
shout
I can
yourself out?
share.
Yeah, go.
I had a really cool, finally. All right, so we're always saying have your Scentsy on you, have your samples on you, your scent circles, whatever, pass your stuff out, meet people while you're out. Well, about 3 months ago, I was at the Tractor Supply and getting dog food, something, I don't know, I don't remember. And during this time, I was doing little sample packs, but I had them in cellophane bags in my cart and probably some candy and some wax samples, what have you. And while I was waiting in line, this lady was so sweet. I think I had one thing and she was like, clearly must have some barnyard animals. And so she was like, go ahead, go ahead. It's going to take me a minute. So I was like, oh, you're so sweet. I said, I said, I share what I love and I love fragrance and this is what I do. And so, and I gave it to her and I remember like her standing out that day. Well, yesterday morning, I got a text message from, an unknown phone number that said a while back, she said, you probably don't remember me, but a while back you blessed me with a little Scentsy sample pack. And she said, I wanted to know if I could buy a Darth Vader character warmer from you. She said, my husband loves Star Wars and I guess somewhere in her, like she seen that Scentsy had it and remembered she had a connection with Scentsy. So I was like, oh my God, I mean, I was just so excited. So, went and started her rewards link, told her about it. And this morning she ordered the warmer and some Star Wars wax. So it was just like, I was like, oh, like that's the first time that it's ever really come back to me that big. You know what I mean? And
That's
so
awesome.
I always just like encourage y'all, keep doing it because you're planting seeds. And even if that seed doesn't come back to you, and I think I've told my daughter that, hey, Christian, you're planting seeds that somebody's going to get rewards for. And even if it's not yours, somebody else that's out there planting seeds, it will come back to you. So even if it's not the same person you planted seeds and they find somebody that, fills their life with fragrance, somebody else that's planting seeds, you may be the one to fill their, person's life with fragrance. So I just feel like it'll come back to you no matter what. Clearly
Yeah.
this made my day. So I thought I would share.
Yay! That's awesome. That's awesome. Congratulations.
No, we gotta brush your teeth.
I love when that happens. We work hard on those packs. We work hard on the samples. And if you're not handing them out, they're useless. So if you are a sample maker, get them under the noses. Because stuff like that does happen. And to piggyback off of that, branding yourself when you're out. People will ask you, oh, you sell Scentsy? If you have on a Scentsy shirt, there's a cashier that asks me every time I go in there at Kroger. And I'm like, yeah, I can't tell you how many times I've given her my shopping link that's open or my website link. And you sell Scentsy? Every time I go in there, it doesn't matter. I don't go in the grocery store often. We Hello Fresh in our house, but when I do, she's like, you sell Scentsy? And I'm like, yep. I'm invited to my VIP group and everything. She still asks me every time. I love it. Love it. Love it. Anyone else have something to shout themselves out over the weekend? Anything fun and interesting happen?
Hi, this is Sakima. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Well, I have put some Luna, because I like that fragrance in the hand soap in the ladies' bathrooms at work. So far, one lady has, bought one, and then I got a lot of positive feedback from other people who said they want to, they'll order in the future.
Awesome. Let's see. Anybody in the chat got anything? Sakima, do you have one in just the women's restroom or the men's too?
No, I didn't put any in the men's.
Okay. If you have a mystery man on hand, see if you can't get someone to set it in there.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Because, hey, you never know. We're for
Yeah, that's true.
everyone. We are gender neutral. So I wish they would bring the men's line back, that aftershave cream and the soaps. And I love that stuff. That didn't last long. I joined and I think we had it for maybe a year and then they discontinued that whole collection. That was sad.
Fun little fact about that is that Heidi would use Orville's shave stuff to shave her legs.
I love it. Hey, a lot of times though, the men's products, I'm just saying, work better than women's. Like I use men's deodorant because women's deodorant does not last long enough for me. So, at all. Real quick, you guys, if your name is not on your Zoom account, let me know who you are. Like there's iPhone, just put your name in the chat or say it out loud because we're doing something fun at the very end. So we just need to make sure we have everyone's names.
All fans in there.
Oh, say it again.
iPhone usually is sometimes Danielle McLeod. So
Danielle, is that you?
that might be her.
And this is Debbie Turner. I'm driving right now, so I'm not sure if mine says iPhone or not. And y'all don't want me to check right now.
No, you're good, Debbie. You're good. Yes, ma'am. We got you down. So Debbie
Okay,
Turner.
thank you. Yes,
You're
thank
welcome.
you. And I have to give myself a shout out, and I've got a shout out for my team too. I actually am officially lead consultant now, and it was official because I got my email from Heidi and Orville, so it's official now.
Woo!
I'm-
Congratulations.
I am proud of that. I've worked hard to get the lead.
Yes, that is an accomplishment. Be proud
It
if it's
is.
little or
It's-
small, but that's a big one.
It's wonderful. I'm just on cloud 9 over it. And one other thing is for my team, I have 2 active team members right now, and they have struggled. And actually, one of them just started last month, and when she got her kid in, she said, "I can't do this. I'm sending my kid back to you." And I told her, I said, "No, you're not." I said, "That's your kid." I said, "You do with it what you want." I said, "It's totally up to you, but you're not sending it back to me." I said, "I want you to at least try." That girl is rocking it now. So
Yay!
I have coached her along the way because she wasn't real comfortable with like copying and pasting and that kind of thing. And I have coached her and she is rocking it. But I do have to give her a shout out because I'm not going to call her name because she's really like shy, but she is doing this because her mom and dad doesn't have a lot of money and she wants to help them with extra money.
Oh, I love that. Oh,
I know, it
gives
just
me
made my
goosies.
heart just
Mm.
be so happy, just a smile. My heart just smiled from that story.
oh yeah.
And
That's
I
the,
just
that's
love our
the beauty
Cincy
of it
people.
though.
Yes, I love our Cincy people. So okay, I'm done. Y'all go ahead.
Well, congratulations on your promotion, and let her know if she's not on here, let her know that we are so incredibly proud of her and there's nowhere but up to go. So,
Exactly, that's what I told her. I said, "You're on fire, girl. You're getting it."
yes, that's what we like
I'm
to
so
hear.
proud of her. Yes,
Hey,
and she's
and
one of the
that's
active ones
awesome. Well,
on my team.
congratulations.
So thank
That's
you so
awesome.
much.
You're so
Thank you.
welcome. And that, I mean, and just to talk about what Debbie touched on, just having a system that's replicable, guys, it doesn't have to be hard. It doesn't have to be complicated. One of the beauty, like key aspects of this business is the simplicity. I mean, they say it all the time, simplicity, simplicity, simplicity. That is just drilled into my mind. And that's my word for the year too, is simplicity, because COVID knocked me off. I had to do a lot during COVID. A lot of us did, to try to shift with everything that was happening. So we were doing all the things and trying all these new things. And I was like, I have just a bunch of crap sitting around my office that I'm not using. And I need to get back to the basics. And that's what I've done. And I've spent the last 2 days cleaning my office. I can see the floor. I can see the floor in my office. That is an accomplishment. But like Debbie was saying, like if you're coaching someone and making it easy for them in turn to coach someone else and to lead someone else to do the exact same thing, that's it. That's all it takes. You don't have to have some fancy system where they're trying to reach 1,000 goals and this and that and the other. Just start with one stepping stone at a time, and like I said, make it replicable so they can copy it and teach other people to do the same. Because that's where you're going to grow. Making it easy and simple for someone to follow, where they can tell Nancy and Drew and Billy Bob, Joe Bob, Francis down the road how to do it. That's the key right there. So who else? I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Anybody want to share?
Leave it alone. Am I muted?
Nobody?
I have one more thing if nobody wants to go.
Yes, girl, go ahead.
Okay, so I know Debbie touched on before, being in groups, to network and stuff. So I did get a random website order on Sunday, and I didn't recognize the name or know the lady. But then later on in the group, she commented on one of my posts from the group, and that's how, she found my website, was for me being in a group.
Awesome. Yes, that's super important. Getting out there and making connections. That's what it's all about. Congratulations, Sakima. That's exciting.
Oh, thanks.
I love a random website order. So, and I'm pretty sure everyone here now is at least certified. I'm pretty positive. So make sure you are striving to go for lead if you're not. And I say that only because to be on the website, for your name to randomly show up in the consultant search bar, like say your next door neighbor didn't even know who you were. They didn't know you sold Cincy, but they went on the Cincy.com website and they searched consultants in your zip code. Your name will pop up as long as you are lead or above. So if you're not at lead yet, work at it, work hard at it, get what you need to know, get your requirements down. What is lead? 1,500 or 1,000? No, 500. Yeah, 500 PRV, 1 active frontline, and 1,000 group wholesale. So get you some friends together, get some customers together, whoever has been supporting you, and get them to join, get them to, start sharing what they love, start making money off of what they love, and work together to reach those numbers together and get your names on the website, because random orders will happen like that. Not just in groups, but literally random people who don't have a consultant. And then you can become their Cincy gal or pal and take care of them for the rest of your life. So, yeah. Before I forget, June 25th, I'm gonna do a booking blitz. It'll be 8 p.m. Yeah, it's summertime, so we'll say 7:30 Central Time. So June 25th, y'all, I've been slacking on those, and I need somebody to hold me accountable because they were working so good for us. So June 25th, 7:30 Central Time, booking blitz here on Zoom. Who has never been in a booking blitz? Raise your hand or say hi in the chat. You've never been in one, or say me. Okay, I see a few hands. Okay. So a booking blitz, you guys know our company was basically founded on parties. Home parties were the shiz. And there used to not be no Facebook. There used to not be any cell phone texting. I don't know. Was cell phone texting a thing in 2004? I don't know. Anywho's, so booking blitz, we get together right on the dot. So 7:30. And I share verbiage, I share images, everything you need to reach out to ask someone to book a party with you. And then, so we'll go over all the details in the first 10 minutes, and then we hang up or we disconnect from Zoom and we get busy and we book and have as many booking conversations as possible. And then at the end of the hour, we come back on Zoom and we just share our experience. We share if we got parties booked. We share if we didn't. We share if people ghosted you and read your message and never responded. We share ideas off of one another. It's a way to make you sit down and really focus on booking parties. Because I'm going to tell y'all right now, if you're not doing events, you need to be doing some kind of a party, whether it's at home, online, via text, cookies and catalogs, cupcakes and catalogs, a lunch office party. I don't care, however you want to do it, but that is going to be how your business grows. If you're not meeting new people, you are going to eventually find just a stall in your business. And that's just part of it. If you are not meeting new customers, if you are not booking new hosts or going to new events and talking with new people and sharing your love for fragrance, it is going to eventually run out, because everyone you talk to is eventually going to be stocked up for a while. And then you're going to sit there for 3 months and not have anything to go down. So please, if you don't do events, at least get out there and try to book a party. Even if it's just one is better than none, because if that one party had 10 new people and you met 10 new people, those 10 new people know 10 people, and so on and so forth. And you're going to see your business grow if you're doing one of the two. I'm telling you right now, because mine didn't grow until I started doing those. And after that, it took off. And I'm forever grateful for DPP for teaching me the way she does events. She doesn't do very many home parties, if she does any at all, because she does have so many events and fundraisers going on. But if you're not doing one or the other, you are not doing yourself a favor. So make sure you're trying. So Booking Blitz, June 25th,
Husband, stop.
7:30 Central Time.
I don't want help.
And I'll share all that information as we get closer.
I want
I
a
know
couple
that's
minutes to myself. Go play with Dad.
a week from yesterday, right? No, a week from this coming Sunday. So 2 weeks from yesterday. Let's see. Anything happening this week?
And the one,
What was that?
I think I'm losing it in a bad area.
It's real glitchy and like sporadic, whoever that is, it didn't show me.
Anybody doing the buddy blitz? I mean, the buddy drive? How's that going?
Ooh, yeah. I need to get on that too. I've been so disconnected the past week. I've even forgot about Bonanza.
Yeah,
until
we got some
yesterday.
new ones out yesterday. I think they released some new ones yesterday.
Yes, Calypso. She is so cute. My best friend's little girl has all 3 unicorns, the pink one, the white one, and the purple one. They're cute.
I'm going to reach out to all of my customers who have bought all of the unicorns in the past and ask them how theirs are looking, and maybe they need to have Calypso back in their inventory because we know kids are rough on everything.
Yes, they are. That's a great idea. That's a really good idea. I'm going to write that down so I don't forget that. I have a friend, she has 3 Lenny the Lambs. I bought her daughter, we're best friends from college, and I bought her a Lenny the Lamb when she was 3 months old. And she still, to this day, is connected to the hip with that thing. And its neck has like no fluff in it. It's dirty. And she has washed it and washed it and washed it. And Emma is obsessed. And she's like, no one is better than Lammy. That's what she calls it. But she does have 2 backups just in case something were to happen to Lammy. She found the backup though one day and she was like, wait a second. She's 4. And she was like, Mommy, what is this? So now she has Lammy and then she has Lammy's cousin. It's the cutest thing. Okay, let's see. So Christian said we extended hours. Not sure how many our team has collected yet, but I know so far we have at least 30 for the sheriff's office, and several other people are doing a drive for their local children's home or hospital. Congratulations. That is awesome. I really need to jump on that. I've been slacking. I have been slacking. Anything else that's going on this week that I didn't quite see? It does. The $20 buddies do make it way easier. It's such a blessing. I'm telling you, Cincy just keeps pouring them out. They really have.
How do you guys start those?
So normally, who has started one? Does anybody want to share other than myself? Renee?
So my daughter works at Children's Vanderbilt, and so I contacted them and they do take new stuffed animals. So I just made a post on my VIP page that I'm doing a buddy drive from now through the first week of December. And then I'll take them all to the hospital. And I told them if they want to ship it to me, I'll send them my my address. Excuse me. So I just post it every week with the new buddies.
Awesome. 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 Hey, Renee, if you can you share your image on our team page?
So you call and get permission first to do a buddy drive for them?
I just made sure that they accept stuffed animals because not all hospitals take stuffed animals.
Okay.
I didn't know
So
that.
I did
That's
get,
good to know.
yeah, I did get permission just to make sure I wouldn't show up and They were like, sorry. So
I do have a question. When you do that, do you give the scent pack with it or
mhm.
that
Yeah, I
separate
did.
buddy? So I can pick it
I'm
up?
gonna stick it in the box. It's still gonna be wrapped, but just put the packet in the box.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say too. When we did the Salvation Army one for Christmas, everybody had an unopened scent pack inside the box with it.
Mhm.
Just whatever scent. I mean, these kids really aren't picky. They are just
Mhm.
grateful and just excited to open that, because where they're at and their circumstances, and they're just so thrilled that somebody thought of them. And it's fun to watch. It's definitely gives you goosies and it gets your heart all melty inside. But we did Salvation Army, and I think we had over 100 and something. They do a Christmas drive where everyone brings brand new toys for the community. They have a registry of kids in the lower income families and who need the assistance. So we did it that way. One of my downline, she knows the girl in charge, and she just reached out, asked them for details, what we could do, and then we worked from there. So kind of the same process as Renee with the hospital as well.
Mhm.
I love buddy drives. They're fun. I really do need to get on this buddy bonanza because that's an incredible discount on some of those buddies. I mean, some of these Disney buddies were 45, 50 bucks a pop. And for them to be 20 bucks, you can't beat it. Cannot beat it.
Yeah, I think I
Toucan.
started it like a week and a half ago, and I think I'm at 10 buddies already. So
Sweet.
my goal's
Congratulations.
100. So we'll see if I get. I know that's kind of high, but I thought I'll just shoot high and see what
Hey,
happens.
yes. Yes, absolutely. If you don't land on the moon, you're gonna land in the stars.
Mhm.
So, but if you don't mind, share it, and then that way we can get the team with it too, and I'll share it with all the other leaders here, and so they can see kind of what you've got going on, and just get an idea of something that they could do in the
Yeah.
area because we're all over.
It's
the
nothing
place.
fancy.
Hey, sometimes like we go back to that simplicity. Sometimes it doesn't have to be. You work with what you got, right?
Yeah.
So don't go out and spend all your Cincy money or all your family money on Cincy. Spend your Cincy money on family. So work with what you got. Thank you, Carol, for bringing that buddy bonanza up because that started a whole new conversation that we needed to have. So I love it. I love it. Love it. You have a beautiful kitchen, by the way, Miss
Okay.
Carol. And you, Renee, I like your lights.
I'll say I like her cabinets.
Isn't that pretty?
Mhm.
Shelly, how's your office renovation coming along?
Well, all I have left that I'm gonna do is like the final stage is I'm gonna have a corner counter shelf cut out just like countertop from kitchen, have Lowe's cut it out for my corner piece, and have some pegboard put up above it so I can like hang my packaging things, and then an L-shaped shelf to go above it for like my earnings and stuff. And annual sales award. I'm getting a new hardwood floor in my bedroom with that and finishing my office. So thanks to my customers for their amazing support last year, is all I can say.
Yes, congratulations.
Oh, because the year before my annual sales went for the broken ankle, I had to pay $1,000 for my surgery before they'd even like do the surgery. So thanks for annual sales for helping me survive the injury.
But you will have the story of a lifetime.
Forever.
I don't think we would be as good of friends if it wouldn't have been for that night.
I mean, it's
Not
not I'll never forget.
Not to poke at your pain, because I was like, oh, what do we do?
It just happened so fast. We just had like this fun engagement, getting to meet each other dinner, and we're just walking back, having the time of our life. Thank God for Chrissy and Colleen for picking.
Oh my
me
gosh,
up.
I know, right? For those of you who don't know, Shelly and I are boot camp sisters. So when you hit director, because if that is something you want to do, you will all get there. I believe it 110%. So, but we're boot camp sisters. We met at boot camp, and that's hosted at home office. And poor Shelly, like she said, that night was the first night, and we went to dinner, big group of us. Some of us had never met before. We were like, sure, let's go. We went and had Mexican and cheese dip and chips and all the things. And then poor Shelly just steps off of the curb right out front of the hotel and ended up breaking her ankle. And yeah, but she rocked it all weekend long. She was in a boot and she was like, I am not missing out on boot camp. And boot camp is an experience. Let me just go ahead and say that. It is a long, exhausting, exciting, fun weekend. Shelly did it with a broken ankle. I did it 7.5 months pregnant, and I wore the plum out. Like, but it was such an amazing experience. Like, you learn so much. You really do.
And she had brought her Scentsy soak. So while she was soaking the baby pregnancy body, I was soaking the broke ankle.
Hey, it came in handy. Oh, that's tough.
Yeah.
I only have like 8 bags of Scentsy soak left. And I'm like, what am I going to do? I'm so upset that they discontinued Scentsy soak. Like, that was probably one of my personal favorites as far as product goes. I use that every day, every single day. Just one of those things. The men's collection, then the bath bombs, then the Scentsy soak. I'm like, what are you gonna give me? But then they come out with this Buddy Bonanza, and it's like, boom, there's your blessing, Courtney. Kim, how's those 3 Zooms going?
I'm here. I'm here.
What's coming or what's leaving, or because he's not.
Hold on.
Kim is the jack of all trades, y'all. I'm telling you, she's on 3 different Zooms.
I'm listening. I can tune each one out to hear everyone on what they're saying.
I don't know how you do that. I would struggle. My ADHD would be like, bleh. Like a squirrel.
You would definitely probably be triggered and you would be like overstimulated.
I'm overstimulated just watching TV and having someone have a conversation in the same room. Like, I just can't. Or when I'm trying to read and I hear someone talking, I'm like, I start hearing their conversations and then I forgot the last 2 paragraphs that I just read. Anybody else do that? Who's going to SFR? Raise your hand, hold it up high, or who's virtually gonna attend SFR? Whoop, whoop. Yes, I'm so excited, you guys. If you are in the Team Traveling Sense family, don't forget we're doing tie-dye for Team Day, which I think is Friday. Yeah, Friday. Which is unfortunately the same day as awards night. So maybe pack a change of clothes. If you want to dress up for awards night, you don't have to. There is no obligation. It's just something fun people like to do, like to get fancy sometimes. But we are doing tie-dye for Team Day. So if you are Team Traveling Sense or even adoptees, that will be what we're doing. And you can do whatever tie-dye you want. Tie-dye shirt, pants, shoes, hat, scarf, glasses, whatever you want to do. So you guys voted. So that's what we're gonna do. I was really hoping you guys were gonna vote Western. Western and tie-dye were like neck and neck for a hot minute. And then tie-dye just took off. I was like, oh. But it's okay. It'll still be lots of fun. I'm excited. Very, very excited for SFR. And I'm excited that I don't have to fly to SFR this year. Who gets to just drive to SFR? Raise your hand. Yes. Yes. Saves that money, honey. Where is everyone staying for SFR? Those that are going.
I'm staying at the Hyatt place.
Oh, nice. Is that close to the convention center or will you have to commute?
Oh, no, it's across the street. Mama, don't walk.
Yeah, girl, I feel that. Yes, especially in the South in the summertime.
I am a Northern California girl where I get upset when it's 70. So and the ocean is right there. If anybody sees that light, you can hear the ocean right there. So when
Oh,
I'm
wow.
south, and I have never had my hair curl before in heat. I walked outside of Nashville and I instantly curled and plumed out. So I choose not to walk anywhere for the safety of others.
Well, welcome to the South, honey. Whew.
Mm-mm.
Where in
Y'all come to
California?
the coast. Y'all come to me and I will show you
Oh,
what
yes.
it's like to live in some nice
I'm-
weather.
I'm there. Especially if you're on the beach, you don't have to ask me twice. What part of Northern California?
I'm an hour from the Oregon border.
Okay. So where, I guess in retrospect, how close are you to Reading?
I am, well, so the road 299 deads in into the town I work at. So if you're
Okay.
right here, you go straight to the west, the coast is me.
Ah, okay, cool.
On the map, it says it's about a 3-hour drive because I've driven it since I was 16. I can do it in about
We won't disclose that information. That's
because we know where the cops hide.
right. Yeah, same. What about everybody else? Where are you guys going to be staying for SFR? Miss Carol, where are you going to be staying?
Hi, I'm staying at the Embassy Suites,
Nice, nice. Is that close by?
right across from the convention center.
Whoop. It's going to be
Me
so
and
much fun.
Angela Smith, that's where we're gonna be.
Oh, nice. I can't wait to see Miss Angela.
Uh-huh, yep, we're gonna be.
If nobody's been to Reunion, they give us a lot of giveaways. A lot.
Yes.
And it's heavy.
Yeah, so leave some space in that suitcase, especially if you're flying.
And I've stayed where I've had to Uber for 30, 45 minutes away from the convention center. I will pay the difference to be across the street because we generally get catalogs, we get the testers, we get all that. That's heavy. I am 125 pounds and my backpack is stock full every time. They give us so much stuff. So keep that in mind when you're booking because it's a trek and the Uber drivers don't know how to drive. I don't care what they say or where they got their license out of a Cracker Jack box, but anytime I have traveled, I've almost died via Uber driver.
She said they got their license out of a Cracker Jack box. I love it.
I'm not even joking. If you can track your Uber driver and you're like, the exit was here, you are 2 exits up and he's trying to eat the rear end of an Escalade and you ask him, do you want to pull over so I can drive? That was in Texas. And that was the last time I said, I will never stay that far away from the convention center again.
Oh my gosh.
The worst. I was like, this is how we're going to die. And I tell people all the time, I am not from California because nobody likes Californians. You want to have a wild Uber drive? Tell somebody you're from California. See how that goes for you. They have a whole attitude about it. And I tell people all the time, I am from a different state. I will find a different state. Like I can't stay Oregon now because they're getting crazy. Washington has a whole slew of laws that nobody likes. So now I'm from Montana.
Hey, I heard Montana is a beautiful place to be though, so I'd take it.
Swear to God, if you're around me and someone asks where you are and they don't read my badge, I'm from Montana.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Oh, Shelly, you guys are staying in an Airbnb. Is that what Christian said?
Yes, I think we're
Awesome.
7 minutes from the event.
Oh, that's not bad.
I'm excited.
Hey, and you can get some scooters and scooter over.
Well, since we're driving, we'll have 2 vehicles.
True.
That would be fun.
I did that the last day in Austin. My director at the time didn't want to ride the scooters all the way to the convention center. It was like a 10-minute trek. And I was like, heck, I'm getting on that scooter and I'm going. And I did all by my lonesome. I went all through the city. I ended up finding a farmer's market that was going on. And it was really cool. So it was an experience. And it says, LOL, I'm cheap. I walk with another consultant. I walked after arriving all the way to boarding on the plane. Whew. I don't mind walking, but if I don't have to, ugh. But I think we're at the Westin. I don't know. Chrissy booked our rooms. I have no clue. I'm pretty sure it's the Westin. We were at Hampton Inn, which is like a 2-minute trip. But then she was like, hey, there's room at the Westin, and it's literally right across the street. And I was like, okay. So I think we honestly have 2 rooms, and she still has to cancel the other one. I don't know. I just told her, I was like, let me know how much I owe you and just tell me when.
You're
Yes,
staying
yeah.
with Chrissy.
Do what?
You're staying with Pirate Chrissy.
Yep, Pirate Chrissy.
Yeah.
Well, she's
Bringing Sean. Wait, is that her husband's name? Sean.
Sean. Yeah. Her and Sean. And then I'm bringing Ashton, my sister, and the baby. So I'll get to meet baby real fast. He's gonna be a year old in less than 2 weeks.
Good, because
I can't believe it. Like today, I was like looking at him. We went to the pool and I was looking at him and I was like, whose child is this? Because that's not my infant. That is a full-on toddler. Like that's not my son. Somebody switched them while I was in Europe. I don't know who that is.
Christian will have her baby, so they'll have to meet.
Yeah, of
He's
course.
a big old juicy baby too.
I can't wait. I love seeing the little pictures that you share. So
I got
can't
baby
wait.
stuff.
Do what?
I got something for Christian's baby
Oh,
and Zoe's. I'm so excited.
oh, so sweet.
You're so sweet.
I have a shopping addiction, and so I have to inflict it on others. So my husband doesn't see everything I buy.
Oh my goodness. I love it. I love it. I was writing a note and then I forgot what I was writing. Oh, okay. So before we get in, we've got about 10 minutes to the top of the hour. And my East Coast people, I know for you, it's almost 10 o'clock. So I had a good, fun idea at the very beginning. Miss Shelley got everyone's names and we put you into a drawing. And let me find it. So anyway, those of you who hopped on and hung out with us, whether you talked or not, we put you into a drawing and I'm going to be mailing you the Mix It collection. You guys, if you don't know what this is, it's awesome. This came out, gosh, someone help me. When did this come out? Was it before COVID?
Yes, before COVID.
Yeah. So you've got grapefruit orange, got honeysuckle peony, however you want to say that. I don't know. From the South, we don't ever say anything correctly. Juicy apple raspberry, which was my favorite with this one. You've got sponge sugar vanilla. And also my second favorite, which was the rainfall and lush greens.
I'm on
Y'all.
training.
It smells so good. So Shelly got everyone's names on a spin the wheel. So we're gonna spin the wheel and see who our surprise giveaway is for tonight. And I don't know, I just felt like doing it. It's not something that we normally do on these calls, but I saw this and it was sitting in my office and I was like, I love this collection and I think somebody else will too. So I wish these were all in my club, but they are not. They are not, sadly. But if they ever come back, they will be in my club, especially that Rainfall and Lush Greens and the raspberry one, because it's heaven. So anyways. All right, Shelly, spin the wheel, baby.
Do you want me to share my screen while we do it, or?
Oh, if you can. I don't know how to
can.
do any of that. I'm technologically inclined, so.
All right, so that way everybody knows I'm being legit fair.
Hey, how did you, I don't, you're on a computer though, aren't you?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, I don't know how, I like to do everything from my computer when it comes to like the extras. And because I work from home, I'm mainly in this chair all the time. So, all right, y'all ready?
We are ready.
Drum roll, please. Here we go. Good luck, everyone. I spelled her name wrong. Katina.
Woo, Katina.
That's
No,
my girl.
So is it Katina?
It's supposed to be Katina.
Okay.
Forgive
And
me,
what's her
Katina.
last name?
Morel.
Morel. Is she still on?
Yeah, she's down at the, well, for me, she's down in the left-hand corner. She's probably got her earbud in, and we worked together. And she was one of my first, well, she was like my third consultant ever.
Woo! Congratulations. She said, oh, wow, Shelly, you really
I know.
misspelled my name.
Forgive me. I was like trying to look to the left and the right. So I'm going to blame it on my fingers. It wasn't my brain.
Well, congratulations, Katina. You are going to be getting the Mix It collection. You're going to love this. I really wish these were in my club because, oh, they smell so good. They smell so good. Okay, so Katina, just, you can either send your info to Shelly and Shelly can send it to me, or if you want to just send it directly to me, whoever, so that way I can drop this baby in the mail, so that way you can get it. Before we depart, we've got about 6 minutes. Does anyone have any questions or anything else that they want to share or piggyback off of what we talked about earlier?
I'd like to know what you put in your, I'm going to call them packets, that you hand out when you're in town and you're trying to get new recruits. I've heard a couple
Ooh.
different, people say don't give a whole lot. Some people say give a lot. So
like you're like almost like a prospect recruit packet, like
Yeah.
someone you think who would join and you want to share a little bit.
Yeah, plus
Does
it'll
it-
be just strangers too.
Right. Does anyone do that already that would like to share? If not, I've done it in the past, but I want to give somebody else an opportunity. No?
They all want to
Maybe.
hear what you do.
Okay, so let me see. I just recently took all of mine apart because they were older, because I fell off the wagon. But again, whatever I show you guys, just do with what you have. You don't have to do everything I do just because I have it. Work with what you've got. So let me grab a couple of things that I know I had in there just to showcase what I've got. So I got these, I think, from the consultant store. It's like a little folder. But again, you don't have to use this. If you want to use a Mylar bag, you can. I've seen a lot of consultants do an 8x10 because a catalog will fit nicely in an 8x10. But so anyway, in here, it has a slot for my business card. So I would put a card there. Then I would have a catalog. Of course, with my information on the back. This one's old. And then I would also have a join brochure or something that you might want to create yourself. If you don't want to just buy them from the consultant store, just go on Canva or Avery or Microsoft, whatever you have, and create like a little trifold and just hit the basic points of, are you taking a picture, Shelly? Hit the basic points of why you should join. What, one, share your story and how it's blessed you. And then, how it can bless them and the perks of being your own best customer, being your own consultant. And then I'd also put a sample or two in there. Cincy Club information always goes in there. That goes in everything for me now. And then I don't remember where I found this, but I found it and I printed a crap ton of them just on paper. And it's the top 10 reasons to join. And it just talks about you can be you. So no fancy clothes or makeup required, because this is me every day, all day. I don't do anything. No experience or degree necessary. Number 3, we are a supporting family and we are here to help you succeed. Number 4, you have the opportunity to give back. We bless lives. Number 5, earn extra income. Number 6, earn fabulous awards. Number 7, always smell good. Your home, your car, your clothes, your kids, your body, you name it. Number 8, be your own boss. Number 9, lots of training resources available. Everything is at our fingertips, y'all. And number 10, don't wait a year from now to say, I wish I would have signed up last year. Go for it now. So I will try to find this on my computer or
do you have
something.
that on Canva?
I will try. And if I don't, I will make a new one. I've had this for so many years because I printed I can't even tell you how many because they're so small. So it was like 20 to a page or 15 to a page, whatever. But I had that in there. And then I want to say I had the new fragrance stickers for the catalog season in there. So that way they could share that. And I want to say that was it. There wasn't a whole lot of stuff that I was giving to them that cost me a lot of money because I didn't want to give them a bunch of stuff that I paid a whole lot of money out of pocket. And then in return, they just kidnap it basically, or, that's not really the word I was looking for, but the same process. But I mean, that you can also go on Facebook and find like the Cincy Club flyers and all that stuff. And then just put it in something, maybe put a piece of candy or just something fun. I do include my story just because the testimony to me is really important, like why I joined and then why I'm there now, because, it's changed my life. I get to stay home with my kid. I make more income here than I ever could in childcare, which is sad. Don't even get me started on why childcare workers don't make enough money. But, sharing your story is really, really important.
Gosh.
But I think that's all I did.
Sure.
So,
Thank
like
you.
I said, just some simple things to really just get the point across, something simple. Don't overcomplicate it. And then don't spend a whole lot of money on it. So
Thank you.
you're so welcome. Anybody else? Last chance. We're right at the top of the hour and I want to end with something, another little quote thing or something, analogy thing that I found today. So anybody else? Shelly, did you send me that picture?
Yeah. I haven't shared it anywhere without your approval.
Oh, girl, I don't mind.
I got a
At
couple
least
of you.
smile.
Michelle has her hand raised.
Michelle? Did she raise it earlier when I said raise your hand and never took it down? Anything in the
Yeah, probably.
Hey, that happens. Okay. Did I miss anything in the chat? No, I don't think so. Okay, cool. Well, I'll close with this. So every day I want you. What just happened? What? I need those socks. We need to get those socks for Debbie.
How in the my think of moment. Oh, I quit.
And Miss Rachel, did you share your screen on accident?
I guess I am, and I don't know how to do it. So I have to get
That's
out.
okay. No, that's fine. I love those socks. We need to get those socks for DPP.
For looking at.
I was like, what?
Sorry, it was from my class from today.
Oh, you're fine. I'm not sure, Shelley, how would she unshare? Because I'm not on a computer.
I don't even know how that got on there. I haven't even seen that.
Look down at the bottom of your screen. Are you on a computer or phone?
Phone. Wait, stop share. I got it.
Oh, there we go.
I don't even know how I
Okay.
did that. Sorry.
Hey, that's fine. That's totally fine. We need to figure out where to get those watermelon socks though. Because Debbie would love those.
I
Okay.
will try to find out.
Hey, you're good. You're good. So anyway, I want you to end the day and start your day. Well, start with the news. And I'm not talking about the news channel. I'm not talking about your favorite newscast program. I'm talking about you. You are important to us. We love you and we care about you. And we want you to remember the news. So first letter N, nutrition. Okay. Take care of yourself. If you love McDonald's, great. Okay, cool. Don't care. I'm not going to preach to you and say you shouldn't eat McDonald's because sometimes I eat McDonald's. But think about what you put in your body because you are what you eat. Letter E, exercise. I don't care if you get in a gym for 3 hours a day, if you take an extra flight of stairs, if you go for a 5-minute walk, or you do 10 squats in your bedroom before you get in bed. Do something that's good for your heart that will keep you living longer and longer and longer. W, water. It is so important, y'all. Our body is mostly water. So you should be drinking at least, I think, what is it? My nurses know, like half of your body weight in ounces per day. I think that's right. So get your water in, either right when you wake up, right when you go to bed, or if you do it periodically because you like water, great, because I hate water. So I have to make myself drink it. If it doesn't have lemon or a flavor pack in it, I don't like it. And then the last one, S, right there, is sleep. You can't do any of the things if you deprive your mind and your body of sleep. So if it's 5 hours, if it's 6 hours, if you like 10 to 12, just get some sleep, get some rest, and get your mind and your body reset for the next day. So don't forget your news. That's what I wanted to end with. So thank you, Wendy Heath Newgas, for sharing that, because that's where I got that. So I love you guys.
All right.
and
Thank you, Courtney, for leading.
You're welcome.
Mhm.
I will see y'all next Tuesday.
Bye.
Love you.
Everybody have
Bye,
a good
y'all.
week.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.
Good night.